Welcome everybody. I'll be guiding you through a detox flow yoga today. So we'll be working on flushing out any toxins that have been building up maybe physically but also emotionally for you throughout the last couple of days or weeks. And what we'll do is we'll really focus on boosting the metabolism here and on working with our liver organ. And we'll do that through a couple of forward folds and several twists, really compressing and massaging that stomach area here. And it's when we get out of these poses that a lot of new fresh blood is pumped into this area and a lot of space is created for the organs. So I invite you to just find a comfortable seat on your mat for now. See if you can elevate your seat, so see if you have a yoga block at hand. It can also be a cushion or a blanket that you rolled up, just lifting up your hips here, making sure that your knees can fall out onto the mat comfortably. Rest your hands on your lap or on your knees and start closing down your eyes here. And in order to arrive in the space and in your own body, you can start taking a couple of deep breaths through your nose and exhaling, sighing it all out through your mouth. Start focusing on your breath here. As on your inhale, the chest and the ribs expand, and I really invite you to bring that breath all the way down into the abdominal area. Really pushing your belly out like a balloon, like a happy Buddha, and then bringing your belly back on the exhale, bringing the chest and the ribs back together as well. Inhale to expand the chest and the ribs, bringing the belly out. And exhale, belly comes back in, chest and ribs follow. And maybe you want to start activating Ujjayi breath, the victorious breath. It's where you constrict the back of your throat, creating an oceanic sound of breath. It's basically like fogging a window with your mouth closed. And Ujjayi is a great tool to really calm down that nervous system. And for me, it's a great anchor throughout the practice to really stay close to my breath and to use that as my main focus guiding me through the flow. And now is a beautiful moment to also set an intention for today's practice. So maybe you can see if that intention can somehow be related to the topic of flushing out. So maybe there are some limiting beliefs or emotions, feelings that you would really like to get rid of. Focus on what it is that you would like to flush out of your system and sigh it all out with your next out breath. Once you've done that, you can slowly start opening your eyes. As we'll start warming up the neck, so you can bring your right ear towards your right shoulder. Good stretch on the left side of our neck here, and slowly move to the other side. 2 more times on both sides. Coming back to center, now turn your head over towards the right shoulder, bring your chin down and slowly move through a couple of half circles towards the left and back to the right. Whenever you feel restriction or painful sensation, just stay there for a little longer, really breathing through that restriction. And if at any given time throughout the practice you want to stay in a position or a posture for a little bit longer, I really invite you to do so. I'm your guide for today, and in the end this is your practice. I cannot feel your body for you, so do whatever feels good for you today. You can start removing the block or pillow from underneath your seat, and you can come onto all fours. We're going to get started with a little toe stretch here, really firing up our system. So you can come to sit on your toes, make sure that the pinky is included as well. Really sit down nicely here. And as this is quite a, not maybe a painful, but quite an intense stretch for quite a lot of people, we're going to start adding some back and arm movement to it to distract ourselves. So bring the right arm up in front of you, the left arm comes underneath it, wrap the arms around each other into eagle arms, Garudasana. Lifting up your elbows here onto shoulder height, and on your inhale, arch the spine. And exhale, round. Inhale to arch. Exhale, round. One more. Inhale, arch. And exhale, round. Unraveling the arms and coming onto the other side. So left arm on top, right arm underneath, wrap them around each other, lifting the elbows up. Inhale to arch, and know you can feel your toes now. Exhale to round. Two more. Last inhale and exhale, I promise. And exhale, great job. Come to all fours and tap out the toes. Hello, toes. You can flip your arms now as we'll start warming up the wrists and the back a little bit more. On your inhale, drop the belly, look up, cow. Exhale, round into a cat. Inhale, arch the spine, look up. Exhale, round. One more. Inhale to look up. And exhale to round. Coming back onto all fours. So flipping your hands around, and you can slowly start tucking your toes, moving the hips to the back and pushing your seat up and away into your first downward facing dog of the practice. You can pedal out your feet here. Maybe you also want to include some movement with your hips. And just make sure that you really press through your hands here. They're a strong anchor. And you especially want to press through your thumb and your index finger. Like that, you'll also make sure that you push your shoulders away and down. Finding stillness in your downward facing dog here. And on your next inhale, step the right leg through in between your hands here. Bringing the left leg down and tucking the toe. Inhale to reach forward with a straight spine. And exhale, walk the hands back. Extend the front leg, trying to keep your spine as straight as possible here. Inhale, low lunge. And exhale, extend. Really working on our psoas and on our hamstrings here, as you might have noticed. Inhale, look up. Exhale, extend. On your next inhale, you can really plant your hands down next to you, tuck your toes, step back into a downward facing dog, coming onto the other side. So left leg steps through, bringing your knee down, untucking your toes. Inhale to reach up with a straight spine, psoas stretch. And exhale, walk back, extending that leg, hamstrings, hello. Inhale to reach up. And exhale. One more. Inhale, reach up. And exhale. Coming back forward. Planting your hands down firmly, tucking the back toe. Stepping back into your downward facing dog. Now we'll come into a down dog twist here. So take your left hand, bring it onto your right ankle, and really try and push and move through twisting the upper body here. So really keep your hips leveled. One more breath. Coming back to center and onto the other side. Right arm or right hand comes onto the left ankle here. And on your next inhale, you reach and exhale to twist. Coming back into a downward facing dog. Inhale to roll forward into plank. And exhale, bend the knees, push back up into downward facing dog. Inhale to roll forward. Exhale, down dog. One more. Inhale, plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. You can slowly start walking your hands forward. Coming to a forward fold at the front of your mat. You can bend your knees generously. Really make sure that your upper body falls over your legs nicely. You can hold on to opposite elbows and just sway from side to side here. Maybe shake the head yes and no to release any tension in the neck here. And find stillness. Push through your feet and start building up the spine bone by bone. Meeting me at the front of your mat in Tadasana mountain pose. With your big toes to touch, heels slightly apart, pelvis is tucked, roll your shoulders up and away, opening up your arms here or your hands here, tucking that chin. And on your next inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, forward fold with a straight spine. Inhale, halfway up, hands come onto the shins. Exhale, plant your hands down, right leg steps back, left leg steps back, plank position. Now in your plank, you can bring your knees down, untuck the toes, and slowly lower all the way down. Next, inhale to push up into a cobra here, knees come off the floor. And exhale, tucking the feet, pushing all the way back into a downward facing dog. On your next inhale, bend the knees, look forward, and hop, stop, or jump to the front of your mat. Inhale to come halfway up. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale, coming all the way up with a straight spine. Exhale, hands into prayer, Samasthiti. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. Left leg back, right leg back. Now in your plank, you can either go through the bent knees version again, or you can shift the weight forward, coming through your chaturanga, pushing up into an upward facing dog, and back into a downward facing dog. Bending your legs on the next inhale, and hop, step, or jump to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, all the way up. Exhale, Samasthiti. Move through 2 more vinyasas in your own breath and in your own rhythm now, maybe even with closed eyes. One more. Meeting me at the front of your mat again in mountain pose. We'll come on to a couple of balancing poses here. So you can bring your weight onto your right side and bring your left knee up. Really zip your upper body, creating like a sort of torso or a corset here. Breathing in all the air, really tightening your stomach area. And now bring your foot onto your thighs. You can also bring it onto your shins if that's more comfortable or available for you today. Once you've found a spot in front of you that is not moving, you can bring your hands into prayer position. And if you want to, extend them all the way up into the air. Proud tree. Bring the hands back down into prayer and bring the foot or the leg to the front. Now from here, using your right hand, you want to hold on to the outside of your left foot. Grow nice and tall and extend the foot. Twist over the left side, looking over your left shoulder. One more. And come back to center. Shaking it all out. And we'll move on to the other side. So weight onto your left leg. Bringing the right knee in. Zip up your spine, your upper body, like as if you're wearing a corset. And bring your foot onto your shins or onto your thighs. Really opening up this hip here. Hands in front of prayer, in front of your heart in prayer. And all the way up into tree. Bring your hands back down into prayer. And the leg back in front of you. Really focusing here again on this point in front of you. Holding on to the outside of your right leg with your left arm. Extending the leg out and twisting over. Looking over your right shoulder. One more. Coming back to center. Shaking it all out as we'll move through our series of Surya Namaskar B. Next, inhale to bend the knees, sweep the arms up and away into a chair pose here. In our chair, we really want to make sure that our pelvis is tucked. We don't want to see extended pelvis, but a tucked pelvis. And if you look down, you want to be able to see all 10 toes here. One more inhale, and on the exhale, sit down a little bit deeper. Inhale and exhale. Come forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Step back into plank and move through your vinyasa. Meeting me in a downward facing dog here. Inhale, sweep the right leg up and away. And exhale, stacking the hips on top of each other and bending the right leg. See if you can even see your right foot. You want to stay here or come into a walking, flipping over and opening up the front side of your body here. Coming back onto into a three-legged dog, and then we'll crunch it out here. So exhale, right leg to right shoulder or right elbow. Inhale to come up. Exhale, leg to center. Inhale to come up. And exhale, right leg to left elbow. Coming up. And on your next exhale, step the leg through. Planting your back leg down. Opening up into warrior two. Catch your breath here. So in your warrior two, you really want to try and create a 90-degree angle here. Stacking your knee right on top of your ankle. And look over your right middle finger. Inhale to flip the front palm, sweep the air up and away. Into a reversed warrior two. And exhale, extended side angle. Elbow comes onto the right knee. And sweep the left arm up and away. Creating a long and straight line here. One more inhale here and exhale. Plant the left hand down. Open up the right arm, twisting into your revolved side angle here. One more. And exhale, plant the hand down, step back into plank position, moving through your vinyasa here. Meeting me in downward facing dog, where the next inhale sweeps the left leg up and away.
And exhale to open and stack those hips on top of each other, bending the leg. Invitation to step all the way through onto a whelping. Coming back into your three-legged dog and crunching it out. So left leg, left elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to right elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. And exhale, step it all the way through, planting your right foot down, cartwheeling the hands up into warrior two. Inhale to flip the front palm, move the air up and away into reverse warrior. And exhale, coming into your extended side angle. One breath here. And plant the hand down, bring the other arm up and away, twisting. One more. Bring the hand down, moving through one last vinyasa. On your next inhale, bend the knees, look forward, hop, step or jump to the front of your mat. Inhale to come halfway up, exhale forward fold, and inhale coming back into your chair. From here, bring the hands into prayer and hook the left elbow into your right knee, opening up into a twist here. Really pushing into those hands. Looking up to the ceiling. On your next inhale, come back up into a chair and exhale. Right elbow onto left knee, other side. Inhale, chair, and exhale, coming down onto the floor. We're not completely done yet, and we'll do a little bit of core here. So we'll come and find our Navasana boat pose. You can either hold on to the backs of your legs, or you can extend the arms. Legs can be bent or straight all the way. You just want to make sure that our back stays straight. I need to catch my breath. Okay, we'll go through a couple of crunches here. So on our inhale, we come down, and exhale, come up. Inhale down, exhale, come up. Inhale down, exhale, come up. 5 more. And 4. And breathe. The last 2. Last 1. And come all the way down. Bring your legs into your chest. Give yourself a good hug. And you can bring your hands behind your knees and roll over your spine a couple of times. Massaging our spine here. Coming back to a seat. Extending your legs out in front of you. As we'll come into a forward fold. So inhale your arms up. And exhale, fold over. Holding on to the outsides of your legs here. Slowly rise back up. And now bring your left leg, bend your left leg in and bring your right leg on top. Inhale the arms up and exhale to twist to the right, hooking your elbow right in front of your right knee here to create some more space. And on your next inhale you want to grow tall, and on your exhale you want to twist a little bit further. And try and repeat this with every single breath you take now. So inhale to extend, grow tall, and exhale to twist. We'll come on to the other side. You can leave the feet where they are and just do a little super ninja turtle move. So that our right leg is bent underneath and our left leg is on top. From here we want to reach our arms up and exhale to twist to the right side, hooking our right elbow in front of our left knee here. Inhale to reach up, grow tall, and exhale to twist a little bit deeper. Inhale, reach up, and exhale to twist. Coming back to center. Bringing your legs in front of you, and you can slowly roll down onto your spine. Maybe come to a little happy baby here, holding on to the outsides of your feet, and just rocking from side to side here. You can bring your legs back down and bring your legs into a tabletop position. Extend your arms out and let your legs fall over to the right side. And you make sure that your left shoulder stays on the ground and enjoy this reclining twist, flushing out all the toxins. Bring your legs back to center and let them fall down to the left side, bringing your right shoulder onto the ground. Coming back into center, hugging in your knees one last time. Maybe you can bring up the head to make a little tiny ball out of yourself. And on your next exhale, coming all the way down into Shavasana, our final pose. With your legs falling out to the sides of your mat. Arms are facing, our hands are facing up, arms are on the side as well. Shoulders down on the ground. Fully relax here. Letting this detoxing practice really sink in. See if you feel some rush of energy going on in your body. Maybe a shift of mood has taken place. And see if you can fully surrender now, really integrating the practice and completely letting go. This is your time. Slowly start coming back to
breath. And invite some gentle movements back into your body. Wiggling the hands and the feet. Making circles with your wrists and your ankles. Maybe you want to stretch out as if you just woke up. Bring the legs back into the chest and roll over to your right hand side. Now use your left arm to push yourself up back into a seated position. You can close down your eyes here again. And feel. Bring your hands back into prayer in front of your heart. Maybe come back to that intention that you set at the beginning of your class. What is it that you really want to let go of? And did you manage to do so? Take one more deep inhale through your nose. And exhale to sigh it all out. You can bow down your hand in gratitude to your healthy body practicing here on the mat today. Gratitude towards yourself for showing up, your strong mind. And I want to thank you guys for joining me for this online detoxifying yoga flow. Namaste. Thank you so much. Please feel free to leave any feedback or comments in the section below, and I hope to see you back soon here. All the best. Have a great day.